Howdy, y'all. This is Adam, the Renaissance Nerd, and I'm coming to you today with my, I guess we'll call it, Day 1 early impressions review of Hogwarts Legacy. At this point, I'm just over 8 hours into the game. You can check out the streams right here on my channel, links in the description below. And so far, so good. In this review, I'm going to take my time to do a spoiler-free introduction to the game. I'm going to talk about the gameplay. Going to talk about all the other things we really need to know. How's the story feel? How do the characters feel? How does the world feel? How does it look? How does it sound? All those good little things are going to tell, I think, you whether or not you should pick this game up. For weeks, dare I say months, you the regular nerd, you the regular gamer, maybe even if you're just a normie who likes Harry Potter, you have been assaulted by the woke left-wing, let's just say it, the alphabet mafia, who have been dead set against this game finding any sort of traction and success because J.K. Rowling has an opinion about genders. Guess what? There are only two of them. Moving on. Either way, we have been inundated with constant attacks in this game trying to tell you you are a this or a that if you play it or even are interested in it. Well, guess what? Call me all my names because so far I'm interested in it and I'm having a damn good time playing it. So far, the story itself is well put together and delightfully whimsical in that Harry Potter way that many, I think, were looking for. Personally, I didn't start to play this game because of the story. I decided to play this game because of what looked like some pretty slick and well-constructed mechanics, but we'll get into that in a minute. In a nutshell, you are a fifth-year student being enrolled into Hogwarts, and right off the bat, you are dumped into a magical mystery concerning ancient magic and a goblin rebellion and who knows what else is coming. Again, I'm only 8 hours in, and frankly, I haven't actually played much of the main storyline. I spent my time running around exploring Hogwarts and doing random shit, because guess what? It's engaging and fun that way. At this point, again, being 8 hours in, I can honestly say that all the characters are engaging and delightful. They're fun, they feel real, and they are varied. And that's one of the more interesting things. Depending on your choice of house, or where let's be Potter-esque, where you're sorted, you're going to get different characters to interact with in terms of your friendships, I believe, or certain personal storylines. Because guess what? Each house has its own little enclave of students, and that's very cool. It's a very immersive thing, and speaking of the immersive nature of this, as I said, for the most part, I'm at the tip of the iceberg in terms of the story. I've attended a couple of classes, and I've fought a troll. Other than that, in my 8 hours, I've done side quests. I've explored Hogwarts, and leading to that, let's talk about what that really means to explore Hogwarts. One of the most important things Portkey Games had to do in a game titled Hogwarts Legacy, they had to bring Hogwarts to life. And they have essentially made Hogwarts a character in this game. Wandering around the castle is it's a glorious, fun little exercise because every single turn has a painstaking attention to detail. The paintings, the armor moving, the poltergeist, the ghosts, everything around it. You feel like you're in Hogwarts. And even as a non-super Harry Potter guy, it's a pleasant and heartwarming experience. Just wander around and explore the castle. And in doing so, it makes it very easy to get acquainted with the game, some of its mechanics, and the puzzles. The castle itself is filled with puzzles that I've already spent quite a bit of time figuring out and unlocking. Now, sometimes you need specific spells to deal with these puzzles, and some of them are going to be pushed to the wayside until you get said proper spell. But either way, it's an exciting endeavor to wander around, and you're not bored. You are not bored just exploring. That's part of the fun. And here's the other thing. Once you get farther in the game and you unlock the maps, take a look at the expanded world map. this world is pretty damn big, and all of it is explorable. Portkey Games wants you to feel like you are in the world of Harry Potter, and you know what? So far, they've done it. And what makes the game even more engaging is as you're exploring, as you're going on your adventures, fighting whatever you are fighting, from a construct to a dark wizard to a beastie, the music pulls you in from the very beginning while you're putting your character together. Alexander Horowitz pulls off a very John Williams-esque sound. You feel, it feels Harry Potter. You're smiling, you're hearing that music. Even running around Hogwarts and the upbeat, delightful nature of it is great. I want to own this soundtrack already. That's how much fun it is. That's how engaging it is. That's how world building it is. And that's one of the most important things here. They have built the world of Harry Potter for you to run around in. This giant whimsical sandbox is there for your enjoyment, and you can feel it in everything you do, especially the combat. As I said earlier, the combat was what drew me to this game. I wasn't ready to play this game. I'm not that huge a Harry Potter fan anymore. But then I started watching those combat gameplay videos the day before release, and that was all I needed to see. I want a challenge when I play these games. I want to feel like there's something making me earn my victories. And so far, on hard mode, is what I'm playing this game on, the combat is everything I wanted it to be. Having to figure out how to quickly chain your defense to your offense, the various spells, it's a challenge. And when you pull it off, it feels cool. When you combo Levioso with an Accio and you slam them down or light them on fire, oh man, that feels good. That feels real good. And when you can pull off getting that Protego and then getting that Stupefy rebound counter, I like it. I really do enjoy it. But it takes some practice. At only 8 hours in, I don't quite have the muscle memory yet. And it shows. Doing the Cross Wands tournament, ooh boy, if you watch my last session, 1 hour plus of me trying to get that final round done, because it just is that rough and challenging, makes you earn it. In the end, I think I got a little lucky there with that victory. But it's going to take more than luck to be successful at combat in Hogwarts Legacy. You need to have your head on a swivel. Enemies are not just going to stand there and let you hurl curses and jinxes and spells at them. They're going to move around, and you need to be aware of that. Many a time, I've been caught off guard because enemies have basically gotten the drop on me because I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't remembering that it's a full 360-degree environment and enemies are dropping down behind me, or they've moved around me and they're attacking me. And they're changing their attack patterns from simple charges or AoE puddle drops to actually ranged attacks, even though they're swinging a melee weapon. Bottom line, the combat in this game is going to be a challenge. And if you're looking for a challenge like I was, I think at this point, you're going to get it, especially on hard mode. Alongside this, so far rewarding combat is the traditional gearing system you find in today's RPGs. Your gear is categorized into the scaling system we're all used to at this point, green to blue to purple to orange legendary gear. And with an interesting twist, though there appears to be a crafting system involved for upgrading your gear. I haven't reached that yet, so I'm looking forward to that. At the same time, when you are exploring out there, you're rewarded because you're not just going to get rando gear. You're going to get gear attuned to your level. I've pretty much found that when you are opening chests, you're going to get something at your gear level. You're not going to get a piece of trash level 6 gear when you're opening up a chest at level 10. And that's a good thing. That rewards you for your exploring. It means you don't have to waste your money all the time on buying stuff. If you're going to go out and look for things, you're going to be rewarded. You're going to get that satisfaction of having earned it. Hogwarts Legacy is also going to give you gear satisfaction when it comes to your glamour, your appearance, in a nice subtle mechanic. While in your gear equip scene, you can also choose to just look however you want. That's right, you're not locked into whatever silly hat or robe you found that might be a better piece of cool looking gear you may have gotten your hands on. Once you get something, it's logged into your glamour library, which means after you sell it, it's still there, which means you can maintain the look you are pleased with and you are enjoying. You don't have to wear a silly hat all the time. You don't have to wear glasses, because glasses are a slot in this. You can change your gloves. You can change your cloak. You can run around in your PJs if you want. That's right, I got a pair of PJs at one point. You can do whatever you want, and that makes it fun, because it's most fun when you can adjust your appearance to however you want in the game. For me personally, I like to adjust my appearance based upon sequences of the game. Should I be wearing a cloak at this point? Should I be in my civvies? Should I have a hood up? Should I have a hat on? It's fun. It takes it to another level of making it customizable and drawing you in, making you feel like you are really a part of this wizarding world. And I cannot very well end this review without mentioning that this wizarding world simply looks great. Portkey has successfully delivered a graphical, visual smorgasbord of delight when it comes to Hogwarts Legacy. From the sprawling landscapes to a tiny little back road in Hogsmeade, Portkey took their time to make sure they were going to deliver to you, the gamer, you, the fan, a smooth, crisp, and clean visual experience that doesn't break your immersion of living in the wizarding world of Harry Potter. At the conclusion of this first gaming day, all manufactured drama pushed aside, I am quite comfortable recommending to those of you still on the fence, go ahead and buy Hogwarts Legacy. Whether you're a casual gamer or a hardcore gamer, I believe you're going to find satisfaction in this game, because from my perspective, it hits all the necessary marks. Visually stunning, living, breathing world. Check. A score that enhances every moment of the game. Check. A story that is so far well crafted, filled with fully realized characters. Check. Gameplay that is both challenging and organic in its nature. Check. At this early glance, for those of you who are a completionist, this game appears to hold a wide array of things for you to explore and discover. Mini games, puzzles, extra dungeons, different mounts, different broomsticks, whatever. Nurturing creatures, growing them, growing a garden. If that's what you want to do, this game appears as though it will have that for you. So let's put a little check mark on that as well. Okay, I'm done. I hope that this review has helped those of you on the fence decide whether or not you're going to buy Hogwarts Legacy. And if you do decide to buy it, I recommend at this point going for the standard edition. We've already lost one day of the 72 hours of the free access, and that was the major selling point of the deluxe edition. Everything else in it is basically just glamour and really not all that useful. You're going to get the extra quest anyway when you buy the standard edition, so just wait another 2 days and you'll be fine. Other than that, we're just going to have to sit back and keep playing the game, see whether or not it reaches a fulfilling conclusion. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you'd like to reach out to me, please email me at theranernerd@gmail.com for all channel business purposes. I am on Twitter now, mostly for promotion and sharing of videos, maybe a little shit stirring here and there, who knows, at @theranernerd. You can also find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @Roas, and you can see me on Rumble and Odyssey under the Renaissance Nerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.